it's Sabin, and welcome back to my channel. This will be my first playthrough of the game. No rehearsal, no guidance. Just me and my idiosyncrasies at looking at every fucking shiny things. I am a completionist and I love to explore the environment for story elements, so I won't be speeding through my playthroughs. However, if I'm taking far too long staring at some weird statue or swirling stones, whatever that is, petting the cat, I'll shorten that section so I won't torture you with it. If you have not seen my Rook or the Inquisitor, please check out my previous character creation video. This entire playthrough will be pre-recorded because I can't seem to play and talk at the same time. The hardest mode I ever played in any of the previous DA games is normal because I'm mostly there for the story. But to make the combat more challenging for myself, I avoided using the tactical system and simply switch between my character and my companions in real time. It's crazy, right? Totally insane. In Veilguard, I don't have to worry about my companions, but I don't know this particular combat system very well at all. People have compared the combat to God of War, and I never played that series, so yeah, I anticipate getting my butt kicked many times over. So I do have death save turned on, but I also don't like the, what do they call it? Melee targeting thingamajiggy and range thingamajiggy. There might be too much on the screen for me, a bit distracting, so I'm still tweaking with the gameplay settings, and I think I set it up correctly, so we'll see. In terms of my settings, my computer meets the recommended PC requirements with ray tracing off and graphics preset at high. I did try turning one setting up to ultra and anti-aliasing at TAA high, and my system didn't like me. It started lagging. I spent an entire day from the moment I started downloading the game to tweaking all the settings and having my computer crash on me a couple of times, that I finally got it to work, that I can have my OBS studio, my browser, and the game running all at the same time. I was able to run through Minrathous with no problems. So, with that said, let's play.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin, with the seediest bar in town and a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Neve Gallus?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Neve Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable. Not enough gold in the world for this.
Varric, now!
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Neve Gallus.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Thanks. Your friend, Neve Gallus. He's at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
See you say that. But we do have Neve's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Neve's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Neve Gallus and stop Solus.
Andraste, bless you.
I didn't hold any expectations of what Minrathous would look like except from what was shown in the Art of Dragon Age Inquisition book and in the trailers. Being able to pan around in the environment was something else, and I couldn't help myself but be a tourist to soak up the lights and the ambiance.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we...
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza. Then Neve will get us to Solus.
Watch out! Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely?
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way! It should get us to Harding!
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Neve Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Neve to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Demon. Here they come. I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Neve. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
See, I do love my sword and board, and by accident realizing that if I hold down a button long enough, it does a hard strike after a few lighter ones. The instructions might have said it, I don't know. But words instantly leaves my brain the moment I'm in combat. I'm more of an experiential learner. This statue is very intriguing to me, and I stood there for too long, so yeah, I cut it short.
You are in violation of Imperial order!
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Crap. Let's move!
Just so cool. I can't help but watch the train wreck. And the details of showing the demons coming out of those tears are so awesome.
Reinforcements should be here soon!
I hate these assholes.
Don't mind me. I'm just pressing buttons.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Crossed paths with them in the Veil Jumpers. They were hunting for magic and putting people in danger.
Yep, that's them.
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
We've seen these stone reliefs mostly in the western approach, such as in the Still Ruins and Corypheus. Someone did bring a portable version of the female idol into a hidden cave. There is a pair of them embedded on the wall at Saladin Keep in Empress du Lion. I don't remember if the Tevinter mages brought the ones we found in Razakale's Reach in the jaws of Hakon, or been dug up like the ones we see at the excavation site in the Hissing Waste. Her relief is also found on 2 stone coffins buried within the knight's tomb in Danahanin, if I remember correctly. I'm sensing that this pair represents Gillenane and Elgernon, rather than Mythal and Elgernon. And all those empty coffins that has her image on them must have been Gilly's high priests. I don't know if they serve as markers where slaves were brought to be dunked into Gilly's monster creation pools or be experimented on.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Neve Gallus! Kill them all!
Barictethrus! The Venatori own these streets.
Venatori, take your revenge!
Another barrier. But it looks like Neve's work, not the Venatori's.
Varric, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Neve, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in this city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Neve Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find solace. Neve, meet Rook. Harding and I found them a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but they tend to think in straight lines.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the Veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Can you still die in the no death setting? Well, here's one way. I'm good at finding those things.
We can slide down the line to get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it, and then demons found them.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
We should head back. Solus is probably inside.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout?
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
So I kept the camera on that wall painting for quite a long time. And the characters to the right of the Dreadwolf, they are usually depicted as Tevinters. Although the bigger figure at the very far end on the right side, holding out a sword, being commanding and all that, he wears a helm that looks very similar to Algernon's symbol. So maybe that's the high priest of Usakan ordering his men around, but I have no idea what the Dreadwolf has to do with them. I know a lot of you are far ahead of me and probably got a lot of the clues from Solus's memories. But just looking at this painting and trying to tinfoil around it, you know, it could be a memory of the past. Because if you look at the green line blowing up toward the fade, it could be about Corypheus. And the Dread Wolf is staring up at the breach. That could be it.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
More demons. Locked. There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, Fenharel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Chuckles.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
The lanterns the stone wolves are carrying reminds me of the Light of Arlathan from Dragon Age Origins Witch Hunt. Remember those? You would encounter a talking statue named Alani Zenobia who tells you to go find the Lights of Arlathan that will light the way to an Alluvian. And that's where your warden will find Morrigan.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
I think it's an alluvian. I've seen a few of them in Arlethan Forest. They're elven.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
All right, thank you for sharing this adventure with me. I can already see what I did wrong. I'm gonna have to go back into the gameplay setting and make sure that the HUD is showing me my controller commands. And what else? Well, I totally enjoyed sightseeing. I hope you do too. And there's a reason why I also move my camera really slow, because I get really bad motion sickness, even when I'm the one playing the game. Thank you for being very patient with me. And I love to show you more gameplay the next time around. This is going into Arlethan to try to stop Solus. So see you next time.